platform, that is BYJU'S Exam Prep. Welcome you all to the India's greatest live learning platform, everyone. And how are you all? Welcome everyone. Join fast, quick, guys. How are you all, everyone? So welcome to today's very interesting session on how to do self-study with online classes. So welcome everyone. We are about to start. So in the today's session, guys, I am going to tell you what should be your ideal schedule on how to do study beyond your online classes. So now in the time of online era, so you are conducting all your classes on either on your laptop or your mobile. Okay, so beyond that, what are the various aspects that you need to take into consideration while doing your study beyond your classes? And furthermore, there might be students who are also going for colleges also. They are doing the college classes also. That may also be online at the same time. And you are taking online extra classes also for prepare for any competitive exam. So what to do in that case also is also going to be addressed in the today's session, everyone. So let me introduce myself first of all. So my name is Rohan Goyal. So my name is Rohan Goyal, everyone, and I have a master's degree in structural engineering from IIC Bangalore. I have scored an All India rank of 96 in GATE 2020, and these are the subjects that I teach at BYJU'S Exam Prep, everyone. And you can also join my Telegram channel. I will be providing the PDF of the today's session in this Telegram channel after the session itself. Okay, you will get the PDF of the session, guys. Aspirant, it is really sad to hear about your mother. I'm really sorry about that. So, but if you have cleared the engineering services pre-examination, okay, keep on working hard. Okay, it may seem at times that you are not on the right path, or your life is just going to waste. But at the end, you should always remember the hard work never goes to the waste. If you are working hard, it will always be fruitful at some or the other point, wherever you are fit. Okay, so you are definitely going to bear the fruits of your hard work which you are doing today, but in what form that fruit is going to come, you do not know yet. Okay, just keep on doing your hard work. The thing that is in your hand is your hard work only, so you should do that. All right, so guys, moving on. So we are also conducting a scholarship test which is going to be conducted on 10th of July at 11 AM. So you can have a chance to get 90% scholarship on our classroom program. Okay, you can get a 90% scholarship, everyone. So guys, starting with the session, since now you are going to be now you are conducting your online classes. If you are a part of BYJU'S Exam Prep, so you are conducting classes. Your vision classes are from 6 PM to 10:30 PM. Okay, so almost you are having classes of 4.5 hours, right? 4.5 hour classes are there. If you are a part of some other organization also, then also you are having some classes. And if you are going to college, suppose in college also you may be taking your college classes also, that I can include like 6 to 8 hours of classes are there. of college classes are there, that may be in a row or maybe in 2 breaks, okay? And so you have to manage this also. Along with this, you have to do your preparation for your competitive examination such as GATE or ESE. So in this today's session, I will be telling you how to do self-study for GATE and ESE if you are a part of these two, right? Now, I will be telling you in full detail, okay? Each and everything is going to be considered in the today's session, okay? It is nothing like, so I'll be telling you how you have to distribute your daily hours, okay? It is a consistent thing, okay? It is everyday thing. You have to put the effort on every day. Suppose you are not having any college. First case is in which you do not have any college over here, okay? You are just preparing and not conducting any, you are not going for any college, okay? You are passed out student, okay? And there is no load of the college. So in that case, okay, so your online classes are conducted for 6 hours, let us say, okay? This is a maximum, okay? Maximum 6 hours classes are going to be there. It may be less than 6 also, it may be greater than 6 also, which is less probable, but almost 4 to 6 hours classes are there. I am taking a maximum permissible value, 6 hours I have taken, okay? So what are all the things I have considered? So if you have conducted a 6 hours of online class, you need some 2 hours to read all the information that you have studied, to absorb all the new data. You need another 2 hours. After this, since you are going for the GATE or engineering services examination, you have to practice whatever you have studied. You have to go for the pre-practice questions. You have to go for GATE previous year questions, engineering services previous year questions, engineering services conventional questions if you have time, or if you have time, what are all the practice things? In practice, what all you are going to do? GATE PYQs, engineering services PYQs. If you have time, engineering services, this is prelims, PYQs of mains you can solve. And if still you have time, then you can go for some standard book solved examples. If you still have time, which is very less probable, you can go for standard books unsolved examples. So this much of practice is required. But out of all these, this and this, and to some extent this also is compulsory. You should at least try to get these 3, okay? If you are having some time, then you can go for these 2. So in order to do these things, every day for each and every 6-hour class, you will come back home, okay? You will do 2 hours of absorption. You will study all the new data that you have studied. You will try to learn all the new data you have studied. And then another 4 hours you are going to invest to practice all the questions which are asked from these 6-hour concepts. After this, okay, after you have done this thing, now you are already very good at this concept which you have learned, okay? Now you have to revise also. There are some subjects that you have studied earlier, okay? Now you have to keep those subjects in loop. You have to revise all those subjects. So you have to invest daily 1 hour in order to revise those subjects. You have to invest daily 1 hour in order to revise those subjects. Now, beyond this, some amount of recreation is also important. Okay, 1 hour of exercise or meditation is also very important. You need to invest that time. Now, this is going to boost up your creativity as a whole. This is going to boost up your critical thinking. It is going to boost up your creativity, which is also going to help you further in your exam in order to do the critical thinking over there. And 3 hours of refreshment I have considered for your breakfast, lunch, refreshment, all the things, okay? So this is a broad all the time distribution. Okay, I am going to tell you for each and every category also. Okay, I have divided the categories. Again, further, if you are with college, if you are a student who is studying with the college, now I am assuming that, so if you see one more thing, I have also considered 7 hours of sleep, which is also very important. 7 hours of sleep I have considered. But if you are a student, 7 hours you know is very much. Okay, 5 to 6 hours of sleep is sufficient. 5 to 6 hours of sleep is sufficient. So as per your need, you can modulate these things. Okay, as per your requirements, as per your availability, you can modulate. It may be possible that your online classes are not of 6 hours, it is less than 6 hours. Then you can invest some extra time at some other thing. If you think you should give priority to the practice questions, you will increase this time. If you require need for more towards the revision part, you can increase this time, this 1 hour. Okay, depending upon your requirement, depending upon your priority, as per your preparation, you can increase or decrease these values, right? Raja, I am going to come to all of those possibilities. Okay, I have planned the session in such a way that all the different possibilities are going to be answered in this session. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, now suppose if you are a college going student, okay, now I am assuming that you are having a college classes of around 7 hours. Okay, it may be more also, it may be less also, or it may be variable also. Someday it is more, someday it is less. Okay, and if you are going for college, you cannot have online classes more than 4 hours. 4 hours at max, 5 hours, not more than 5 hours. Okay, it will not be feasible for you. Okay, you need 6 hours of sleep also. You need 6 hours of sleep also. Now, in order to absorb this 4 hour of information, you need another 1 hour to absorb. Now you need to do your things a little bit faster also. Okay, for that also I have a remedy. Okay, now you need to 2 hours to practice. Now in this case, you may not go for engineering services previous year mains questions. You may only restrict yourself to the GATE previous year questions and engineering services previous year questions. Okay, so over here you will only restrict yourself to GATE PYQs and engineering services PYQs of pre. You may only restrict yourself to these two. Okay, sorry, this is for practice. I have written it in absorb. Okay, now in order to revise, you will invest 30 minutes, half an hour every day to revision. This is an everyday process. You have to revise every day. Then for exercise and meditation, you have to invest 1 hour at least. Okay, you will invest 1 hour every day. And for refreshment, other refreshments for a breakfast and everything, dinner, I have taken 2.5 hours. So this is the distribution in general. Okay, if you are a college going student and preparing side by side. Now let us take various cases. Now suppose you are a student who is not going to college and preparing for the competitive exam. Now if your classes are between in the morning shift 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you are conducting classes in 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now after the class, you will take 1 hour of lunch break, and after that you will start at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. whatever you have studied, you will absorb that information. After coming from the class, you will take 1 hour of break and you will absorb the information. After that 30 minutes of tea break you will have, and you will go for first practice session of 2 hours, 5:30 to 7:30. You will invest 2 hours into practicing questions. Then you will take another half an hour break for your dinner, and you will come again and do your practice second session. Another 2 hours you will invest to your practice. Okay, after this 1 hour you will invest for revision. Okay, and after revision you will go to the sleep, and next day morning you can go for exercise from 6 to 7, and then you can go for your class 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. right? So like this you can do it. like this. You can do it. Your exercise you may also do in the early in the morning also, it is also possible, or you can do it in the evening also. You can do it little bit up and down also, but I have given you an idea how you can go with your schedule every day. To some student it is more suitable for them to study early in the morning, so he may go for 2 hours of revision early in the morning, okay, or he may go for some other schedule. You have to see according to you. Now suppose if you are having class in the evening slot, that is 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. in that case, after the class you may be little exhausted, because in the online classes you require to have a very constant, your eyes are constantly stressed, okay, you may feel tired after the class. So I would suggest you to straight away go to the sleep, okay, 10:30 to 5:30 you can sleep. But if you are not a morning guy, you can start studying after that. You can modulate the schedule as per that, okay. After 5:30 when you sleep, you will wake up at 6 to 8. First of all, first thing in the morning, what you are going to do is absorb all the information. This duration is very efficient, morning 6 to 8 p.m. because it is very silent at that time and your concentration is also very high at that time. So you can really use this period to absorb all the information that you studied in the previous class. Then you will take 1 hour of breakfast break, and then you can go for first practice session. In between 11 to 12 you can go for exercise, okay. After exercise again you will take go for practice session 2 from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and then you can from 12 to 3 p.m. you can revise, and after revision you can go for your lunch and then your next class. You can do it like this, okay. Now this is very simple because now you are fully dedicated to your studies and your classes, okay. What about the students who are going to the college, okay? Now suppose if you are a college going student, okay, in that case you will be having classes, college classes from 8 p.m. to 3 p.m. in general, as Raja has also given that he is having college classes from 8:30 to 3:30. Okay, now you are having very less time to prepare, okay. Now you are having, I'm taking that you are having college classes from 8:38 to 3 p.m. and online classes from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. 4 hours of online classes and 7 hours of college. Now how to prepare in this case? Now again I have made 2 schedules for this, okay. Whichever may be more suitable for you, you can go for that. The first one says, after you come for the class, now you are already very exhausted because you have taken full day of college classes, then your online classes, you may have studied throughout the day, you may not be left with too much of energy. So you can come back and you can straight away go to the sleep, okay. You will straight away, first one is this one I will take, this one. So you will first of all straight away go to sleep, okay. You will first of all straight away go to sleep in that case. Now after 6 hours of sleep, okay, you wake up at 4:30 a.m. okay, and from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. what you can do is absorb the information that you studied in the online class. Absorb the information, 1 hour you will invest in absorption, and straight after the absorbing the information you will go for your exercise, okay. You can do 1 hour of exercise, 6 to 7. After 7 you will have your breakfast, you will get fresh, and you will go for college from 8 to 3 p.m. right. Now I am not considering you are getting some time in between these your college hours, okay. If you are getting some time in between your college hours, then you are very welcome to study in this time also. Absorb means that whatever information you have studied in the online classes, you need to revise that information once again in order to absorb all the extra data that you have learned in the online class, okay. So after the class you will come back, have your lunch, and again come back at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. you will practice. You will practice from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. After then 6 p.m. your online class will start. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. you will conduct your online class, and lastly at the end of the day you just give 30 minutes of revision of the previous subjects that you have learned. This is one of my proposal what you can use, when you are preparing. So you are getting effective time to absorb the information, practice, revise, and stay, and then again exercise also. Okay, very, very practical. Okay, you can definitely go for this. Okay, but you have to see what is more suitable for you. Okay, one more proposition that I have is, now after the class you can go for, if you are a night person, okay, if you are not comfortable in waking up so early in the morning, in that case this is more suitable for you. After the 10 p.m. class, okay, you can go for half minutes break, 30 minutes break you will take. You will have your dinner, okay, if you haven't had till now, although you can have your dinner along with the online class also. Okay, still you can have your 30 minutes break, and after 30 minutes break you give 30 minutes to absorb the information. Why I have reduced a little bit time over here to absorb the information? Why? Because you have just very freshly conducted your online class, and all the information is very fresh into your mind right now. So you don't need too much of time to absorb the information again, because you have just studied all the information, right? So 30 minutes I have given you to absorb the information. Earlier I have given 1 hour, now I have given 30 minutes, because you are just studying just after your online class. Okay, after absorbing it for 30 minutes, you can go for your practice. 2 hours of question practice you will do. Now your concepts will become even more reinforced with the practice. Okay, your formulas will become even more reinforced into your mind. Okay, then after the practice you will be, now I am sure, exhausted and you want to go to sleep now. So 1 to 7 p.m. you will sleep. After 7 p.m. you will wake up, have your breakfast, freshen up and go to the college from 8 to 3 p.m. After 3 p.m. you will come back, have your lunch, freshen up, okay, and then straight back come to your table and start studying. From 4 to 4:30 p.m. you can revise your previous subjects. 4:30 to 5:30 you can go for exercise. 4:30 to 5:30 you can go for exercise, and then again another half an hour you can give after 5:30 to 6 p.m. before going for the next online class. Before going for the next online class, you can again revise the previous class. 30 minutes over here, 30 minutes over here. 30 minutes before practicing, 30 minutes before online class. Any doubts up to this point? I think, Raja, I think you are able to now relate yourself to this example over here. Yes, everyone. Is there any individual case that you may be having right now? You may be wondering something about you also. You are facing some issue while preparing you yourself. You can ask me in the comment section. I will refer to your doubt. Yes, everyone. So over here I have planned based upon this time required. See, this is what it is required for a very effective preparation. If you are studying without the college, and if you are studying along with the college, this is the minimum. This is required. Okay, you need to invest this much of time to each and everything, because learning is a slow and consistent process. Okay, you cannot be a topper in a single month or a single day. Okay, we have to do this on a everyday basis. You have to invest time to each and everything in a very planned fashion. Okay, but it depends upon you how you want to do things. You want to revise first, or you want to go for the absorption and practice first. Okay, you want to go for exercise first, then you want to go for the online class. What is more suitable for you? It depends upon you only. Okay, some may like that I would go for the exercise. After exercising I will freshen up and then I will go for my online class. Some may think that I will first of all do my absorption and practice before the online class, and then I will go for the online class. It depends upon your efficiency. It depends upon you that what is more efficient for you. Suppose you choose to go with any of the following plans, and you may find that it is at some place you are not able to relate yourself with this plan. So you can make a changes in this plan as per your preference. Okay, suppose you are not feeling you can say early in the, or you can say you want to exercise in the evening instead of morning. Morning exercise is not made for you. You are made for the evening exercise. So you can modulate it accordingly, right? So you can use these as references. Okay, these are nothing exact over here. These are all references. Where to do practice questions? So can learn concepts from lecture videos, but practice questions. Yeah, practice questions are nothing but your previous year questions. So I have already told you, what all are your practice questions. These are your practice questions. You can go for GATE previous year questions. First of all, if you are aiming for GATE, then you will go for first of all GATE. If you are aiming for engineering services, then you will go for engineering services first, then GATE. Okay, based upon your aim. Okay, if you are aiming for GATE, then you will go for GATE previous year questions, then engineering services previous year questions, prelims. If you have time, then you will go for engineering services previous year questions of mains. If you still have time, then you go for standard books. These are your practice questions. These are from where you have to practice your questions. Okay. See, Suresh, if you have already done your classes, if you have learned all the concepts, if you are good with if you have completed all your classes, okay, now all you need to do is practice and revise. Okay, no need to join again to take the whole course, no need of that. Okay, all you need to do is revise the concepts, okay, and apply and go for more questions. Okay. Is there any book for standard books? Yeah, there are standard books which are more good, which are good for GATE and engineering services preparation based upon the subject. Okay, you can find those books very easily. Search on Google. You will find standard book for each and every subject. Okay. See, these three are, I would say these three are must. Okay. See, these two are, I would say 3-star, both of these. Very, very, very important, these two. These are 2-star. If you have time, then you can go for this also. But this is also important. Okay. And if you are able to do this much, more than sufficient, my friends. More than sufficient. Okay. यूपी PSL PCL कब तक प्राइवेट हो जाएगा? I don't know मोहन. Okay, let us move on then. Now, there are some challenges that the student face while preparing online. What are the challenges? So these are your schedules, but apart from this also there are a few challenges which I think are noteworthy while preparing online, while doing your online classes. The first and the foremost challenge that you may face is how to prepare notes or short notes. See, in the online classes, the faculty is going to bring PPTs. All the content is going to typed in front of you. So, either you have to go with the typed content to study, or you can make your handwritten notes. Now, if the faculty is bringing typed content, okay, it is not possible to prepare handwritten notes side by side with the online classes, because the speed, you will not be able to match the pace of the faculty. Okay. So, you cannot, it is very difficult in such a busy schedule to invest separately to the handwritten notes after the class, to rewrite each and everything in the which you have studied in the class. Now what I suggest over here is, when you are taking your online class, keep on making your running notes. Okay, running notes in the sense of short notes. Now, for example, let us say the faculty is teaching a concept. You write the heading, whatever may be the heading. Okay. Then faculty is explaining the concept. If in case he is making the diagram, make the diagram. Make the diagram along with the faculty. Whatever the diagram the faculty is making, make the diagram. If the faculty is doing any derivations, do the derivations along with the faculty. Whatever faculty is writing, keep on writing it as it is along with the faculty. And if there is some typed content, then just write the important points. Instead of writing the whole statement, just write whatever you have understood from that statement. Okay, just write whatever you have understood from that statement. For example, the faculty has explained some concept in which positive changes to negative somehow. You have understood the whole concept, but at the end the conclusion is that positive has changed to negative. So you just write down positive changes to negative, right? And if possible, write down in 2 to 3 words what is the reason behind it. So you just have to write down whatever is the conclusion of the whole explanation. Okay, you do not have to write down each and every statement. Okay, it is not possible. Now after this you can leave some space at the end. After the class, now already a lot of content of yours has already written. In this space, you can write down only those points which you are not able to write along with the class. So like this, your notes are going to be completed. Try to make notes along with the class, whatever is possible. Try to write down the conclusion points of each and every statement. Do not try to write do not try to copy each and everything the faculty has written on the PPT. Right, everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone, guys? Is it clear to everyone? Prabhakaran, suggest some books now. You need to tell me what subject, no? You need to tell me the subject for that. I can suggest you a book for a particular subject only. No, I cannot suggest you any book. Okay. Now the next thing is concentration. Now this point also now it is very difficult to stay focused to a screen at long hours. It is very difficult. If you are just watching, if you are just listening, it is very, very possible that you get drifted to some other place. Okay, your mind gets drifted to some other place and you may thinking of something else. You may skip what your faculty is explaining to you. It is very much possible. So in that case also, this short notes trick, running notes trick, very much helpful. How? When you are writing along with the faculty, when you are listening and writing each and everything, you are very, very concentrated at each and every second. You will not drift anywhere else, okay, and you will be fully focused at the whole time because you are writing along with your class, right? And lastly is your doubt resolution. One more thing along with the concentration, you should also try to be interactive. You can ask questions in the class. Okay, wherever you are finding any doubt, keep on asking questions in the class. Okay, if the faculty is asking you to engage, if the faculty is asking yes or no, if the faculty is asking you what to do next or what something like that, if the faculty is trying to engage you in a conversation, try to be active in the conversation. With this also, you will be very much engaged in the class, you will be concentrated in the class and you will enjoy the class also at the next level. Doubt resolution, if possible, try to get it done during the class time also. Okay, but still there are going to be some doubts which you are going to arise when you are going to practice questions, when you are going to revise the concepts. There are going to be some doubts which are going to arise at the later stage. In that case, you have to connect with the faculty either to your Telegram group, or you can have your WhatsApp groups of students. You can connect with other students or faculty. Okay, you can go for the standard books. Okay, for doubt resolution, you can go for that particular concept in the standard books and get your doubt resolved. Okay, and if there is any other thing also which you are having apart from this, you can also go for that also, etc. Okay, so these are some of the things that you can keep in mind while preparing for your examination using online classes. Okay, digital classes. All subjects, just for practicing questions. Prabhakaran, if you are aiming for AE and JE examination, then you have a lot of books in the market. But if you are aiming for GATE examination and engineering services examination, in that case, there are very few books which are good for practice and very good for these, which are very as per the GATE and ESE standards. Okay, so it is, you just should focus to the previous year questions, GATE questions, and civil services questions are also good for engineering services. Civil services previous year questions are also very good option. Okay, any other doubt, guys? Any other doubt? Anything you would like to ask? So that's all from my side, guys. You can ask me anything you want to know. So with this, we wind up our session, guys. Do not forget to like the session, share the session as much as you can, and subscribe to the BYJU'S Exam Prep channel for more such informative videos on your preparation. Thank you, everyone. Take care. And if there is nothing else to be asked by you, we can wind up the session, guys. Yes, everyone. Is there any free classes for SOM? Yes, there are ample of classes which are conducted for strength of material. There are ample of classes. Previous year questions are sufficient for GATE 2023 or PSU. Yeah, they are very much sufficient. You will get to you will get an idea what type of questions are asked, right? Can follow any test series. Yeah, test series is a very important thing. Okay, test series is a part of your preparation. Okay, test series is a part of your preparation. Okay, that is apart from this daily schedule. Okay, it is a part of your preparation. Either in a weekend you may go for a test. Okay, after the completion of the subject, after the completion of multiple subjects. Okay, test series is a part of it. It is an important step as a whole. Okay, how to manage time for recently upcoming exam? Ankur, for that, if you are focusing for any exam, you have to prioritize. What is your priority? If the exam is recent, it is very close to your today. Okay, if it is very close to you today, if you do not have much time, then you may have to prioritize that as per your priority. Okay, so you have to give more preference to those things which are important for that exam. Okay, managing time is all about priority. Okay, what is your priority? At the later stage, your test series will be more priority. You will give more priority to your test series. So you will invest more time to the test series, less to the revision and practice. Right now, your more priority to the practice and learning new concepts. So you will invest more time to learning new concepts and practicing. So it is all upon your priority, right? Anything else, guys? So with this, let us wind up our session, everyone. Thank you, guys, and see you in the next session, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care.